So this word is clear. And so this verse of the Quran is saying the Quran is a clear book. And this verse is saying the Quran is clear. And this verse is saying the revelations of the Quran are clear. And this verse is saying the revelations of the Quran are clear. And this verse is saying the Quran is a clear book. And this verse is saying the Quran is a clear book. And this verse is saying the Quran is a clear book. And this verse is saying the verses of the Quran are perfected and fully explained. And this verse is saying the Quran is a detailed explanation of all things. So what have you learned today about the Quran? That the Quran is clear, its verses are fully explained and detailed.
No! Why would you think?
No, the Quran cannot mean it is entirely clear, because Surah 3:7 says that some parts are elusive, and so unclear. And so when it says in several places that it is clear, it must mean that it is only partially clear.
You don't see how.
See, it's because there are parts that are difficult to explain in our Quran. So we just say those are the unclear parts and only Allah knows their meaning. So we don't have to do the hard work of trying to explain the unclear parts of our clear Quran. It's because that's why. So in the Quran, Muhammad is commanded to say, I am the first Muslim in Surah 6 and Surah 39. So that obviously means he was the first Muslim.
No! Why would you think?
No, he can't be the first Muslim because the Quran says that Moses was a Muslim in Surah 7, 143.
You don't see how.
So if Moses was a Muslim, that makes him
The first Muslim?
No!
Why would you think?
No, he can't be the first Muslim because Surah 2 says Abraham was a Muslim. So that would make him
The first Muslim?
No! Why would you think? No, he can't be the first Muslim because the Quran says that Adam was the first Muslim. It's because that's why.
So this word is
The Torah. And this word is
the gospel.
And this here refers to
The Quran.
good. So this verse of the Quran is saying
The Quran is confirming what came before it, the Torah and the gospel.
no.
Why would you think?
No, it's clearly correcting. Okay, correcting.
You don't see how.
See, in Islam, the Torah and the gospel have been corrupted. So Allah cannot be saying that he is confirming corrupted scriptures. So he must mean the exact opposite of what he is saying. He is correcting the prior scriptures. Let's take a look at a different verse of the Quran.
Okay.
So these people are,
The Jews and the Christians
and this word is,
believe
and this refers to,
the Quran,
and this refers to.
the scriptures of the Jews and Christians.
So this verse of the Quran is saying,
We are to believe in the Quran and the scriptures of the Jews and Christians.
no! Why would you think? No, it's clear that we are to believe in the Quran and partially believe in the scriptures of the Jews and Christians. It's again because their scriptures have been corrupted, so Allah cannot mean we are to fully believe in their scriptures. Let's take a step back. So this word is,
The gospel,
and this word is,
judge,
and this is referring to.
the Christians.
So this verse of the Quran is saying,
The Christians are to judge by the gospel.
no!
Why would you think?
No, it's clear that the Christians are to judge by the Quran. The Quran.
You don't see how.
See, it's because, again, the gospel has been corrupted. So Allah cannot mean he is telling them to judge by corrupted scriptures. He must mean the exact opposite of what he's saying. It's because that's why. So in Christianity, one man can marry
One woman.
good, but in Islam, one man can marry up to
4 women.
So if Muhammad is the pattern of conduct for Muslims, that means he married, so then 4 women or fewer.
No! Why would you think?
No, at one point he had 9 wives. 9.
You don't see how.
See, in Islam, Muhammad wanted extra wives, so Allah said he could have them because he was so special. And the only one who could receive these revelations from Allah was Muhammad. So we have to trust that he was telling us the truth. But Muhammad wouldn't make up special rules for himself because Allah also told him he was such a morally good person. It's because that's why